Your back and your front.
My butt and my nose are kind of like the exact same, just different space, just like.
Interesting. No, your nose is the nose version of your ass.
Yes, it's
really
like
is
a
what
face
it is.
butt.
I'm not mad at it, dude.
I should get a little thong for
Phil
it.
got backs. You know what I mean? You got fronts and backs.
Chris,
But anyway, you guys
skipped
also look like shit.
You look like pure shit, dude.
Well, I'll tell you this guy, obviously, you say something, Brendan.
You forgot what you were going to say?
I've been waiting
Oh, finally
200
a female.
episodes for
Finally
Brendan.
a
Finally,
female.
bro. All right, here we go.
Attitude is a little thing that makes a big difference. Winston Churchill.
Sure, dude. Let's continue now, okay? People want to enjoy their video.
I'm just saying he was a great guy. Never met him. Okay, sorry. Let's go.
Yeah, when you were a kid, there was catchphrases. They used to do this thing in my neighborhood. Be like, "You mad?" Did people ever do that by you?
Do what?
If you were mad, right? Say if you were upset about something.
Yeah.
People could tell you were upset. They would be like this, "You mad?"
No,
and they would hit their throat with their hand.
Oh, no. No,
And, dude,
definitely not.
There's something about it. It makes you so much madder.
So when you're like upset, they go, "Oh, you mad?"
Yeah. But right up in your face, you're like, "You mad?" Bro. It makes you so much madder that you
gotta start
lose your mind.
I love that.
Oh, yeah, but
I
no.
feel like it'd make me laugh.
Not when you're a kid and you're mad, though.
Yeah, that makes
When
sense.
you're a kid and you're mad, dude, and somebody's like, "You mad?"
It's mocking you.
Oh, bro, it burn. It's like somebody taking the top of your spine and just starting to twist.
Oh, yeah. I feel like I'd be cool with that.
Dude, that was a $60 hat.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I used to do the thing because we worked in the men's section when I had a great scheme. It's all commission.
Really?
No hourly. You don't get paid. You don't get paid if you don't sell, right? So that was it. Which
Is
seems
it
illegal.
still? Yeah.
I think it is.
Wow.
So I
You don't
did
get
this.
paid. That's like drugs. That's almost like drug
that's
trafficking. But it's vest.
Yes, it is.
But it's vest.
It's the Von past the Von Dutch. So I did the. I had like girlfriends who would come in with their boyfriends, and when the boyfriends would come to shop, and I'd be like, "Oh, and you, I'm sure you need some jeans too. Let me take you upstairs and introduce you to Chelsea." And I would go up there, and I would have a deal with Chelsea upstairs, like whatever you sell them, I get 50% of.
Damn.
And it was such a great scheme because you could sell anything in the store. And then eventually I became known there as like, because I was fun and funny, you know, and I didn't really,
Yeah.
I was pretty good with people and could sell anything. So somebody would be like, "Oh, I need a watch." I'm like, "Yeah, I know watches."
Yeah.
I walk over, I get a key from some guy. Be like,
I got
"Oh,
you over
that's
here."
it,
Next thing you know, you got the guy on a Nordic track somewhere on the 5th floor.
They sell like Teslas at the Grove now.
Look at Lee, boy. I love Lee, dude. If I could if I had a little bit of a Lee, man, then I could take with me and keep somewhere. And a little, like a wheelbarrow, but for Lee's, I'd put Lee in one of those, bruh.
Sounds nice, thank you.
Yeah, and pillows in there too. I ain't just putting you in there on the metal.
Oh, that's real.
Like some people would do.
Real
You wouldn't
considerate.
put them
man.
in the shed in the back.
Oh, no.
Feed them food from time to time.
What are
go
you
back
talking
there.
about? What do you mean?
I'll
What's
put you under a warm lamp, Lee. That's what I would do.
Put 'em
it's starting to
under
get
warm
creepy
lamp.
now? It sounds like I'm hostage at both of your houses.
Hey, calm down and be a good pet, you little
Put
buddy.
like a chain around his neck with a chain hooked to the wall and stuff like that.
Yeah, but a nice chain, like a gold chain.
Yeah, I don't know if I go that fucking. They no go for this. You can't put a silk hat on a pig. You know what I'm saying?
My God, Joe.
It's Thursday, November 8th. Kick this Mule League.
Come on. Dang, bro. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe in the future, though, everybody's going to be transless.
Yeah.
You wish.
Could be. I kind of hope so.
Everybody. Brendan, look what's happening, Brendan.
We're
We're talking about 2 trans people right now winning competition.
Right.
Yeah.
I think honestly, everyone should be the same.
All the same
Whatever
sex.
it is. Whatever it is.
Just
right?
asexual.
Well, we're all evening out. Like the race thing's a problem now. Everyone's going to be beige.
Oh,
That's, that's just how it's going to be, right?
I've been
Everyone will be a
saying that.
little Asian. I mean, everyone's going to. I don't know how long it's going to take, but pretty soon.
We won't be alive. But
4 decades.
No, we won't be alive. Yeah, it might be sooner than you think.
4 decades. We'll see it out of our windows when we're older.
We could,
Sitting
depending on where you
reclining
live,
chairs.
right?
I mean,
Not from
I
the
won't.
South.
I'm dying first.
But you think people will still yell, "Look at these beige," and people will still probably throw the N-word
you
out
will
there.
for sure.
Yeah. Your offspring would be in the window.
Yeah.
Or these,
Am I right, Dad?
With a huge ass.
And 3 mullets.
look at these beigers. That's what people will call them probably.
Fuck them. They're the same color as us, but we know where they really are. We know where they come from. They're only because then it would be, oh, you're only a two generation.
Sound like
You're right.
that?
That's
Yeah,
your
why
son.
does it sound
That's
like
your son.
Kermit
That's
the
your son.
Frog?
That's your son, bro.
Oh, God,
Oh,
thanks.
come on. You didn't follow? Is it
No,
my
I'm
fault? All right.
I'm following.
That's your. Wow, that'd be amazing. No, that's your son.
Oh, good.
And then he's like, oh, you're only 2 generations beige. That's what it's going to be.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, you're only 2nd generation
Right,
beige.
right.
And then hit them with a slur.
Yep. Beiger.
Hit him with a slug.
Yep.
Happiness in intelligent people is the rarest thing I know, B. Ernesto Hemingway.
So you're dying of joy then, huh? Let's go with the next clip before I incinerate your butt.
What island is that? How does that rank amongst other islands, you think?
Oh, they call it the Caribbean of of the New York Harbor.
Oh, wow. That's cool, man. I didn't know that. Yeah, I got to go to Staten Island, man.
You never been to Staten Island?
I don't think I've been there. I mean, I always hear you guys talk about it, you know, and you hear a lot of people talk about it, you know. Like
Most people go through it because,
Yeah.
like, it's the connector between Brooklyn and Jersey or Long Island and Jersey, you know. So a lot of people go through it, but a lot of people, it's the free way to see the Statue of Liberty.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you take the Staten Island Ferry, which is free.
Yeah.
As opposed to the Liberty Ferry, which takes you to Liberty Island, and you have to get off and look at the feet of it. And when you're there, there's like nothing to do, so you could
Can't
drive
get a good
by.
look at it.
Right. So you
Yeah.
get the best look from the ferry. So you see everybody on one side of the boat on the way there, and then one side of the boat on the way back. You're just right hanging out.
Dude, you used to work on the ferry, didn't you?
No.
Did you?
Work on a ferry?
Yeah, did you ever?
Time was tough. Yeah, I panhandled for a while.
No, did you a long time ago or no?
No. I didn't work on the ferry.
Yeah, I thought somebody told me that. what was a job that you had that
Whenever he copies my shit, it's flat. All right. It's not like it takes away from my business.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, what Taff is doing is taking away, but I hate to keep harping on that. But
Yeah,
let's
it's
go
a-
after him.
Well, it's a little
You want me to go after
I
him?
emailed the guy and he said, "Oh, we're big friends of Brendan Shaw."
Big fans? Or
I
big
can't remember if he said
friends?
fans or
Because who
friends.
says big friends?
But all your fans are personal friends.
Yeah.
I've seen them at your show. Dude. They come in there, bro. They
Yeah.
want to laugh. They look like you.
I mean, I opened for Chris and I was flabbergasted. I just freaked out. There's too many freaking chicks in the crowd.
Was
I
there
went,
really?
I went, this is not my demo.
Yeah.
This
you
is
know
not
his,
what I do.
you know his.
This is not what I do.
Yeah.
I went, this is not what I do.
His demo is a lot of extras from those like
of
those soup
Anarchy?
commercials. You know, it's a lot of guys. I feel like that didn't get cast in that.
Yeah, whenever I open for either of you, Chris is all women, yours. I look in the crowd, they're all
It's a lot.
crying.
Wait, your demo.
His demo's sad.
My demo was great, bro.
His demo's crying.
That's a lot of people, man.
Hey, it's
That's
a lot
money.
of sad
Yeah.
folks
Money
out
in the
there,
bank.
bro.
BetterHelp.com/cats.
Yeah.
Keeping a single,
Think you'll ever
man.
get married, have kids?
Oh, definitely, bro. I want
You're- how
kids. I
old?
want a
You're-
farm. I want slaves, dude.
Okay.
Hey, man.
Not black slaves.
Oh, okay,
Chill.
white. Eastern
Huh?
European. Eastern
Huh?
European.
What kind of slaves do we want?
Oh,
That's
it's gonna be a
that
tough one
South.
to answer, but I'm probably gonna go with very educated Asians who live with us and we all work together.
So that you're gonna be,
family.
you'll be a good master.
Oh yeah, I mean a master, and I'm just gonna wear like a karate, like a gi.
Oh,
and
so that
everybody
kind of
else-
master.
Yes. So it's a different type of slavery. It's very new age.
I was confused.
It's
I
a
was
new
thinking
age slavery.
Southern-
No, and everybody's bedroom's gonna have windows. It's nothing.
They'll have unisex bathrooms.
Yeah, unisex bathrooms.
They'll get
I'm all-
paid.
Unisex bathroom.
They'll get an allowance. They're not going to get paid, but they will have an allowance. Like you're a slave, but you're free to leave.
Yeah, so I want that new age slavery because I think a lot of people would go into slavery if it didn't have such a bad stigma.
That's right.
So you change the
okay.
rules up.
Yeah.
Change it up.
Oh yeah. I mean,
you
I
can't
think
take a hand to the
teamwork.
face.
I'd call it teamwork.
Call it teamwork.
First of all,
It sounds like you know what? It sounds
Golden
like
baby.
it sounds like how it sounds like Amazon, the way they work at Amazon. You read that article about how they cry at their desks? You read that article?
He does look like a Batman.
whatever, dude.
Yeah, blinding.
Brendan looks like he got molested by a crayon. Brendan ain't doing too well over here, bro.
Look at the chain with the chain, the backwards
He looks
hat.
insane.
Is that a Cane's hat?
Huh?
Like a Cane's chicken hat?
Of course.
Wow.
Cane Chicken almost worked there when I was in college.
You got
Dude,
a
you
Cane's
look like-
chicken hat and 2 fake gold chains.
No, dude, you look
These
like a. No, dude, you look like a. You're the villain, Pori. Yeah, that's who you are.
No,
Doctor Pork.
No, you look You look like security for Peanut Butter Falcon.
Whatever,
That's
bro.
what you look like, Doug.
Guess what, dude?
Does that hat
Y'all
fit?
are pussies.
No,
okay.
that's not true. I don't agree with that.
Yeah. And your birthday, you have a couple more. You f***ing out, son. You better. Look, he's
on back.
Yes, that's it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This motherfucker thinks
That's not.
he's 32.
That's not.
I'm just saying,
Theo
bro.
acts like he's 19. I did get Christmas gifts for. I mean, birthday gifts for everybody.
Shit.
I don't know.
Just because they're vegetables or because they're psychedelics?
I'm the wrong person to ask. I'm finding out with you. This show is brought to you by Tracker. Never lose anything again with Tracker. Listeners to this show, the Church of What's Happening Now, get a special discount of 30% off of your entire order. That's right, 30% off of your entire order. Just go to thetracker.com, THEtracker.com, and enter promo code CHURCH. That's right. That's thetracker.com, THEtracker.com, and enter promo code CHURCH to get 30% off of your entire order. And the show is brought to you by Helix Sleep. Helix Sleep allows you to get a custom mattress online for hundreds of dollars instead of thousands. Go to helixsleep.com/Joey. I'm doing good. Can you guys believe it? This is the best I've ever done. I'm real happy. Go to helixsleep.com/Joey and get $50 off of your order. That's helixsleep.com/.
You're reading like the smartest brother in junior high.
I was always really excited to read. Go to helixsleep.com/Joey to get $50 off your order. That's helixsleep.com/Joey. And go to onnit.com and use code word CHURCH to get 10% off all of the great optimization products like Alpha Brain and New Mood.
Damn, I think I got Alpha Brain right now, bro. You better put a track on your dome, Lee Syat. You're losing ground, player.
We are what we are because we have been what we have been. And what is needed for solving the problems of human life and motives is not moral estimates, but more knowledge. And that's Sigmund Freud for you.
Well, you are something else, buddy. I wish you were examined by Freud, honestly. Anyway, let's continue. Roll the tape, Nick.
I don't know. It sounds like you're just saying something out loud.
And that's coming from the guy who starts a sentence and doesn't know where it's going to go.
You guys, how about that, dude?
I agree.
Let's start this show,
I
bro.
100% agree.
You guys.
Hey, here's my thing. You, where have you been, you son of a bitch? Where have you been? I fucking,
you know how bad it's getting out there?
It's kings in the state now.
Well, look.
Kings plural. We got a king over there. We got a king there.
I'm just
But
saying.
The one constant is the stain. Am I right, Nick? Yeah. Nick
Yeah,
feels
he
about
didn't
it.
really say yeah, he just laughed.
No, he laughed and said yeah. He said yeah. He said yeah. He said yeah.
The old soft constant, they
Yeah.
call him. Yeah, that's what
Yep.
they call him, brother.
Yeah, I remember in college, a buddy of mine used to put whiskey up his asshole.
Oh, that's crazy, dude.
Yeah, he get f***ed up because it just past your liver, it goes straight to your brain. You know what I'm saying?
What?
How do you do that?
What do
Yeah,
you mean?
thank you, dude.
What do you mean how you take
I'm
it?
going to talk to Dr. Chin here.
Dr. Chin with the fresh haircut. We both
bro.
go, you got a fresh haircut? He goes, nah. I think
Dude,
just,
you look like a train conductor, bro. You look like a straight up train all aboard the all aboard the chin shoe.
Chin.
Point, I think like there was a point I was out here for like 6 years, and then I moved back to Louisiana for a while, and I was doing margaritas or something, or making margaritas for at a real halfway house of a tacoteria. You know, it was like a tacos. They had like this real shady cafe with tacos, and then they had a bar like hooked to it.
Really?
Yeah, and they had the margarita machine, and I broke it. Did the settings wrong, and then I had to pretend like it wasn't broke, dude.
It was like Johnny Buffett's Margaritaville.
Yeah, it was real shady. Bro.
Yeah. What all?
Yeah, it was like it was like Che Guevara's Margaritaville or something. People are like, this is, this is interesting. Do you think that this guy,
Here we go.
man, you guys,
It's okay, bro. It happens to me all the time, man.
you guys, and you too. All right.
So, let's start, and then don't talk from now on. I know you already talked.
Well, this is more dangerous than AIDS, too. COVID.
Why?
Corvid, whatever it is.
Let's talk about it when I bring you up, or?
Huh? Yeah, let's wait till we
Yeah,
start.
but yeah. Write that down. More dangerous than AIDS.
More dangerous than
Yeah.
All right.
My stepdad found out that some lady was getting married that he used to have a huge crush on, and he went over. He was at a bar or something that night. He found out she's got engaged, and he drove over to the house and went up on her porch like in the middle of the night and said, "Look, I got all these feelings for you," and blah blah blah. And she didn't care.
Right.
And while he was up there, somebody burned his car in the fucking street and set his car on fire. So he fucking was there, and literally his car's burning, which is a horrible look if you're trying to tell somebody like that you're the guy for them. You know, it's just like,
in my car, and then you come back with a bicycle.
yeah, you're not the guy.
Yeah, no way, dude.
You're not the guy.
How did your
dude.
car set on fire?
Yeah, I don't know what happened. Either he just left a cigarette in the dash or something had happened,
Yeah.
But.
You still hook up with the ugly ones or what?
No, these days, I mean, I try to find, that a little bit of beauty in everybody, but sometimes you got to really get in there to see it. You know. What do you mean? What do you mean?
It stopped divulging so much personal information because I'm pissing members of my family and friends off because I'm making jokes about them using their real names because I just get so in the moment. Because right now we're just in a little studio.
I did that with my whole town.
Yeah, because right now we're just like in a little beautiful studio, but like this could be heard by 1 million plus, and I'm just yelling Pat Finnegan. That's his actual birth name. That's his government name, and he's an active duty firefighter. And I just said he used to beat people with a bat, and he could lose his job.
Well, look, Pat, or he could gain work somewhere as a bouncer. You know what I'm saying? You got to think of the other side of the coin. You could be doing something for for Pat Finnegan.
Because half this shit is like,
Well, here's the problem with steel boot.
Okay. You been smoking?
I've been vaping a little.
Okay.
Here's the problem with a steel boot is that if something too much heavy falls on it, the steel actually then clamps down and is more worse.
Dude, name a more out of shape kicker and go.
Huh?
That guy's worse. Dempsey's worse.
Dempsey's worse, but Sebastian monster.
Well, how do you know about the steel? How do you know about that?
Because it just makes sense.
I thought
science.
that.
It's science.
I thought that.
It's science.
So you can't, just because something makes sense, it doesn't mean you can start it out by saying, "Here's the thing," because it might not be the thing.
But that was
yeah,
a thing.
but what you do is you sell us some shit.
That is true.
And then it might or might not be the thing.
That's because he's a cult leader. He's always trying to get us to jump in your goddamn cold.
No, he wants us to think he's a wizard. He's a Zard, dude. He's resarded. That's the truth. But he starts over here. He's like, you know what the thing about jingle bells is?
Yeah, the thing is.
And
That
before
thing
you
is.
know it, you don't know if it's Christmas or not.
Yes!
But you're sitting there f***ing opening a gift.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, next thing you know, you're buying a Life Rips hoodie and shit for no reason.
Oh, my God.
Or Rife Rips. Did you see those?
I didn't know. I don't know if that's true or not.
Matt Rife did those.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, wow. Hopefully not.
I'll say this, man. I think you got to, if you only have... yeah, they busted him, man.
Listen,
they got him.
What if?
Thank God.
I like the it's like they got him.
No, I'm glad they got him, dude. 30-pound bag of hamster bone. Like, I mean, that's because you have to. There's not as much meat. There's very little bone in a hamster, bro. Them hamps got a hamp probably has like a quart, like an eighth of an ounce in its chest plate, bro. You can't even make a wish on their bones. You know, there's nothing in there.
Where do you get all those hamsters from?
Well, they breed them in our town. I used to work for this group. They used to sell tattooed hamsters and guinea pigs after.
They tattoo them?
Yeah, they used to brand them with concerts and raves. They would say it's tattooed just to make people not be as sad about it. But it was a brand, bro.
Of what?
With like heat and ink, bro.
For what? Like, what did it say?
311, Green Day, anything like of different bands that were coming to town. Toadies. Swear to God, bro. Toadies, Acid Bath. Who else? Rave. Whatever, bro. We used to truck these hamps into the city and vend them, bro. We did, man. Because there wasn't much work in our town, dude. You know, you had to get what you could get, and they had a man that bred hamsters, and then they had to do the tattoos, and they met up, and that was a merger. That's big business, you know. And they started
a merger.
They started doing it.
Man, I got me some 300 mouse in my house and shit. And some other guy's like, you know what, man? I'm a pretty good tattoo artist.
That's Louisiana.
And that's it. A merger is formed.
That means someone listening to this right now has had a hamster with like a band label on it. Like,
who the fuck buys a hamster? Listen, if I went to a concert, do you think I'm bringing a hamster home with ACDC? No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm gonna be up the whole night with this hamster in my
But
pocket.
when you leave, Coco, when you leave the place, that's when we get you, bro. You get it there. Hey, people are leaving. They're on ecstasy pills. They're on Molly. You leave. You get that hamster. You get that warm little piece of God in their hands. They buy it every time, bro.
Okay, so I want to sell the whole store. And they're like, oh, no, you would just work for this one company. I'm like, oh, that's not what I was told in the interview. And they're like, what? I was like, well, I'm just going to sell everything. So I would just walk around and sell everything to anybody who walked in the door. And I actually helped Jessica Alba with like rugs. Like that was my big thing for a while. I like helped her, like she was there with her brother, and I helped her with like some rugs and stuff. And I was like my claim to fame for a while. And I went around and I was like, yeah, I sold rugs to Jessica Alba. Like, I just jumped it up.
Oh, magic carpets, we call them.
But there was they had an antique section. And there was one guy that worked
This is at
old
HD
dude.
Buttercup.
At HD Buttercup, inside one of the manutels was an antique guy.
Okay.
And it's all commission there, too. I worked out a deal where it was hourly plus commission. So I got like 3% or 5%. I think I got 5% there. And I said, okay, I was like, whatever I sell, I get 5% of it. And this guy, and I was like eating tuna fish. Like, what it's like when you move out here. Like, I was like a peanut butter. I couldn't afford the jelly. It was like peanut butter sandwiches.
Yeah.
So
and then just squeeze the packet of jelly into your mouth. I would get a bite of the peanut butter sandwich and then squeeze a little bit of the jelly in it, dude.
Yeah, just fill your pockets at any condiment
Popeyes
station.
had great jelly, too. Some places have shady jelly, I thought. But that's a different chat.
Wait, I don't know if you want us to get into that now. Let's come back. We'll circle back.
Yeah, let's say. So we're at HD Buttercup. You got the
Antique
antiquer.
section,
So
right.
what happened? What was that? What was
So
the big
I don't
deal
know.
about that?
I don't know shit about antiques. The guy goes on break. He's like, "Hey, I got to go pick up my daughter. I think he had to pick up his daughter from school or something." He's like, "Do you mind just watching us till we close?"
Yeah.
Nobody ever went in there.
Oh, listen to all the white privilege in that guy's life, huh? His daughter's at school.
Yeah, he's like, "I go pick her up," or whatever he had to do, or he had a doctor appointment or a funeral. I can't remember.
If he's antiquing, it's probably a funeral. Probably going to do a little
Probably do some research. He's like, "Let me go get a bureau," right? So he goes on break, and a woman walks in. I was like, "Oh, could you help me with?" She's like, "I'm looking for an antique chest," and I'm like, "Sure." So I walk in, and I hadn't hardly ever walked into this because I didn't know anything about it.
Yeah.
And there's only so much you could fake, right? So I get in, and
Right.
she's like,
yeah, this is from a battleship.
Yeah, right. Like
You
it's
know?
all.
Oh, this smells like Lincoln.
I'm like, yeah, this has got mahogany and Lincoln. That's what this is right here. I'm just throwing out terms. So she's like, she walked in and she fell in love with this like armoire, this like big.
Oh yeah,
what do you
those are
call it
real
thing?
nice.
And I was like, oh, this is real nice. She's like, oh, I think my husband will like this. It was like, I think it was like an anniversary gift or something. I was like, oh, okay. I was like, I could get you the information. She's like, oh no, I'll take it. And this guy's on lunch, and I work on commission, 5%. And I'm like, all right. And I look at the price. It was $40,000, and I was like, where would you like that delivered? And that was like,
And you put it on your back right there and
And I was
started
like,
walking.
I got an Uber for it. It's back in the day, so there wasn't even that. Like, I'll carry this. I will walk all of Culver City for
Oh,
you.
you
Where
had
do
to
you
know,
need
yeah.
go?
You had to know a couple Tongans or Hawaiians to fucking, you know what I'm saying? Now it's furniture moves.
It's a big dog.
But before they came here, there was this furniture that stayed where it was.
All over. It's like you move to the furniture.
Yeah,
You're
that
like,
was
this
it.
isn't my dresser. I live here now. Yeah, but that was my big thing. And then I moved back to New York.
You know what's crazy is my sister can't even read. But what does it have to do with us right now? Hope you enjoyed that video, and you can watch another. And you can watch this one, you can watch this one. Different options, different choices. Some guy just brings you one option, not this guy. Two options. Watch one. This one or this one.